here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. The pitch. Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Tyler Oneil.
Fastball glued right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
And a swing and a miss there. One out, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now. Brian Reynolds here. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Hit hard on the ground is short. Turner with the throw to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Here's Trey Turner. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. In for a strike. 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
That clips the corner. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
The 2-2. Got it by him for the K. Here's Bryce Harper. It's another solid power season. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that's outside.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Two out, space is empty. The pitch. And another ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Got him swinging. Tosses to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. New inning getting started. Here's J.D. Martinez. The wind of the pitch. Strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Chases that one upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And that skips into dirt. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now Michael A. Taylor. Off the mark there. Ball one. Taylor, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 5th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw is high and over his head.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Oneil Cruz. That one missed.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. Taylor over at second, one down. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Ezequiel Duran.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that one fouled off. The Pirates looking to strike first as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. On the ground, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, now here is Kyle Schwarber. Free, back to work. This one smoked out to left. Schwarber out of the play. 1 up, 1 down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Well, just take a look at his last week plus, and you'll see he's been very active in these games. He seems to score a run every night.
That clips the corner. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That is good.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it is JT Realmuto. 2 on, 1 out. That one not close. And 1-1. There's a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him swinging. This is Bryson Stott. This to center field. Long run. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. That is the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. And here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda. The pitch. That's off the mark. And that's ball 1. The wind and the pitch. And another ball. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Endy Rodriguez. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. The wide to kick the pitch. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. In the air out towards right center. Marsh on the move. Pulls it down and there's 2 gone. Tyler Oneil, the next Pirate to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Rodolfo Castro. The wind of the pitch. Strike one.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. The pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. Trey Turner now.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Right through there for a strike.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
1 down. Phillies down a run.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Ground ball right side. Miranda. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Struck out swinging his first time. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. And it's fouled away. The Pirates leading by a run as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. In for a strike, and the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses, and the count's even at 2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. The Turnpike Series continues now. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Brian Reynolds. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
There's a swing and a drive. Marsh moving back. Gone. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fought off foul.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Cruz at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. The shortstop takes the ball. And he deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch way upstairs. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
It ain't no surprise.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bryce Harper to the plate. Free, back to work. On the ground, right side. And he grabs it in foul ground. Next offering misses. 1-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Slice the other way and foul. Strike 2. The Pirates up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging. And there's 2 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. Going to count 1-2. And a pitch. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. hit in the air, center field. Sizing this one up. Drops into the glove, and that is that. We go to the top of the fifth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ezequiel Duran. And the pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's going back. Back some more. Got all of that one. A gigantic blast. And they add on. It's 3-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Up next for the Pirates, Jose Miranda. This one in the air, right field. Castellanos moves on it. And there's one down. And here's the catcher, Endy Rodriguez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos on his way over. Brings it in. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. That one off the mark. 1-0. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Ground ball right side. Stop over to first in time. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2018. Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That clips the corner.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. 1-1 there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one called a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The Pirates leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is downstairs. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler Oneil. As the lefty gets to work. In the air, left field. And Oneil is retired. And there's one away. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe. Now it's J.D. Martinez. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Hit hard, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to try.
Taijuan Walker will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor, 1 for 2. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation.
There's one, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now Rodolfo Castro. And here it comes. Fastball for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Miranda makes the catch, and there's one gone. So the Philly batting order turns over. And now Trey Turner. Foul ball there. The Pirates leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And clips a corner. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here's a high chopper. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. 2 outs. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Oneil Cruz. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Walker, a former All-Star. He features a splitter, a sinker, a cutter, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings and misses. And now 2-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. A massive home run. It's 4-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Ezequiel Duran, the next Pirate to hit. This to third. Boom. Goes on to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jose Miranda. And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. Next pitch is inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The punch out there. That's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Endy Rodriguez. Inside, just missed. The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now, that's a laser base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jack Sawinski looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. And there's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. And the righty deals.
Nope, outside.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He scores, and the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played.
Christopher Sanchez taking over on the mound.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
So 2 down. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Brian Reynolds. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Here comes Hayes around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-0. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 2 outs. Started after it, due to first. And he won a round. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So remaining in the game defensively, Jack Sawinski. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Here's Harper now. Scott Alexander comes on now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The pitch. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
Out towards right center field. Drifts towards it. Corrals it. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. That one down the line, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. No, with the shift on, hits right into it. Steps on first for the out. Now here is Nick Castellanos. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. And we're back for the top of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Sanchez in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. That one out to right. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one down. Now it's the shortstop, Oneil Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. That's down and in.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Kicks and deals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ezequiel Duran. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. On the mound now, Scott Effross.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And he deals. Out to short. Cruz out to first. And a quick out, number 1. JT Realmuto steps in.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Just missed. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a pop-up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And that's in there at the knees. This to third. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done.
All set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jose Miranda. And he chases that one below the zone.
0-1.
That's to third. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Endy Rodriguez. 1 for 3. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That was blasted to the moon. His second of the year, and they add a run. It's 7-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Outside, ball 1. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Over to Stott for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 9th, and now for the Phillies, Rodolfo Castro. Effross back to work.
That's a ball.
Just missed. There's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
At the belt and fires. And that one missing low. Out to short, Cruz. Sends it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Cruz out of first. 2 up, 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first. He's in there. And now here is Harper. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And there's the strike. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
These players know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game 2, and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Chapman. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 6 runners on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 3 hits. No errors, they left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.